Hello, everyone. Genshin Impact's version 6.3 is dropping with two insane characters, Columbina and Zibai. But Primo gems are limited, so today I'll break down which one is actually worth pulling, based on leaks, roles, and future team value. I have also done a few early team calcs too for Columbina and Zibai, which I will show in the video. At the end, I will also speak a little about Innefa and Nouvellette. Starting off with Columbina. As we all know by now, she is mainly an off-field support for lunar reactions, but she can also be used as a DPS by using her charged attacks to consume verdant dews and deal lunar bloom damage. This playstyle versatility makes her a viable option for a lot of accounts. I won't go into the kit details since I have already explained her kit in another video. But so far her kit already looks quite amazing, and her synergy with Nod Krai units just makes her a must-pull for anyone who wants to invest in Flynn's, Nefer, and Zibai teams. As for the people who don't have any Nod Krai units, I will be brutally honest, you need to at least get a Nefa on her rerun, because without a single Nod Krai unit, she is basically there for the aesthetics. Columbina's kit buffs lunar reactions and mainly focuses lunar characters only. So without having any other Nod Krai unit, she is really not good. Make sure to save up so you can at least get Zibai or Innefa so you can pair her in a few teams. And the new artifact set that comes along with her is really good. But remember, in some cases, for example Flynn's teams, putting the new set on Innefa will turn out to be better. So most of the times you'll be switching between the new set and Silken Moon on Columbina. The main problem I want to address with Columbina is her energy requirement. This problem can of course be easily fixed if you just get her signature and constellations. But what about the players who can't afford to go for it? Well, it's going to be a bit hard to consistently get her burst. Let me break down my recommendation on how much energy you should have on her. If you have her signature weapon, you should get around 180% energy recharge. If you plan to use her on Prototype Amber, considering it's R5, you would need around 170% energy recharge. If you plan to use her on Favonius, 190% energy recharge should be viable. Just make sure you get it R5 so it's guaranteed to give particles. Basically, her energy requirements are really high up there along with Farina, since she generates less energy. Other than her energy requirement issue, and wanting at least another Nod Krai unit, I would definitely say Columbina is a must-pull for Nod Krai teams, and outside of Nod Krai teams too, as long as you pair up another Nod Krai unit like Innefa or Llama. And even if you don't have any Nod Krai units, you can always just count on getting Zibai or Innefa next patch along with Columbina, so you can use her full potential. You are better off using Yelan or Xingqiu if you don't have or plan to pull any other Nod Krai units. So the main question, is Columbina worth pulling for you? Yes, since she provides dual playstyle. Yes, since she can provide really good buffs for Nod Krai teams. Yes, since you can still use her outside of Nod Krai teams as long as you pair another Nod Krai unit. Absolutely yes, if you like her model. As for why not to pull for her, she has high energy requirements and relies on having at least one another Nod Krai unit in the team. So that sums up Columbina. Moving on to Zibai. Zibai is mainly a DPS for Lunar Crystallize, as we all know. But honestly, she really is not that flexible. You definitely need Aluga constellations for her to be good. And if you use Ano instead of Columbina in her teams, it's going to be much harder to get more damage since Columbina buffs lunar reactions by itself. Putting Ano instead of Columbina will result in almost 30,000 DPS loss. Plus, you can't exactly run the new set with Ano, so I am not even sure what sets would be good. Zibai calcs as of now are lower than Nefer and Flynn's, but they are still above 100k, which is pretty good. Okay, real quick, before I continue the video, I want to address something. While editing, I decided to calc Zibai with a Luga C6, and honestly, it came out higher than Flynn's team. So Zibai is looking to actually be a great unit if you invest a lot in her team. With C6 Aluga and C6 Goru and C0 Columbina, you can expect around 145k DPS. Alright, back to the video. Anyway, moving on to her playstyle, if you like Skirk, I am sure you will love her playstyle too. I personally like the fast-paced sword attacks, so I might consider pulling for her as long as she is decent. Now the main question, should you pull for Zibai? My answer would be yes. And absolutely yes if you like her model too. Even though I did technically say how she is not flexible, the banner leaks do say that we might have Goru on Zibai's banner. It's too early to be assuming that, but if it's true, you basically get the whole team except Columbina by pulling on Zibai's banner. And 129k DPS is still really good, especially if you need another team in Stygian or another Geo unit for the theater. So overall, you can pull for Zibai. As for why not to pull her, she isn't a flexible DPS. She relies on Columbina and Aluga constellations. And you should definitely not pull for her if you already have a lot of DPSs, since she isn't a crazy DPS, but still good. To sum it up, Columbina and Zibai are both great units for new players. Just make sure you get them in pairs of Nod Krai units, so you can play them properly. As for older players, Columbina is the only one you would need, unless you also need a Geo DPS character. But assuming every old player most likely has Mavuka, Skirk, Varisa, Flynn's, Nefer, I don't think there's a point to waste Primo gems on her. Even if she gets buffed slightly before release, she will still be around that level, so unless you want another unit, I can't recommend you to pull for Zibai. As for Enefa and Neuvillette, it's pretty obvious that Enefa is a really good unit who pairs up in a lot more teams than even Columbina, so you should definitely get her if you can. And yes, Neuvillette is still a really good pull, but he is definitely falling off slowly, so I won't recommend to pull. Realistically speaking, out of all the characters in 6.3, Enefa is the safest pull for every single account, no matter if you have other Nod Krai units or not. As for my own personal thoughts, I am most likely pulling for Zibai and Columbina, both of them because I do love Zibai's playstyle but don't have Skirk. So having the same playstyle is kind of nice. And while Columbina might have some future potential if they release more lunar units. Even if they don't, I will still use her for my Nefer team, so I can put Ano for some other team in theater. That about sums up if you should pull for the 6.3 new banners. Let me know what you guys think about the new banners in the comments, and who are you pulling for in 6.3? Make sure to subscribe for more Genshin leaks and info. I won't take your time any longer. See you all in the next one.